Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Today we're doing something different. We're going to be talking about the WSL and women's football in general. First of all, we're looking down here because my laptop's up and down there. That's everything I'm going to go through today. First of all, this is my opinion and experiences only. It will be different from you lot. If you want to, you can put it down below and I'll answer it because it's able for discussion. And yeah, good start. Also, anything that I put on, such as screenshots from Twitter, are all gonna be name and photo blurred. If you know who they are, do not cause any hate because that's not what I want. Just want to talk about football. That's it. Yeah, today, but with football, there's 6 chapters I can go through. Some will be long, some will be short. But first is my experience. Chapter 1. So I'm Josh. I've been doing YouTube since 2017. Long time. I support City's men's team. Emotional roller coaster. My first women's game was in 2019 v West Ham, where we lost 2-1. Have the programme up there. Lost 2-1, but that's when I was at Stoke Gifford. And then last season I went to 4 games and the average goals I seen was level 1 to the opposition. And them games were Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City and Everton. They're very hard teams. We got relegated against Man City, I think. We even went to the first game against Arsenal in the Cup, was with my mate from college. Said, why don't you come and enjoy it? So I did. That was after the game against Coventry, where we won 1-0 for City's men's, but I went anyway. We lost 2-1, which is not actually that bad. With decent attendance for that game as well. So in 2019, the attendance at Stoke Gifford SGS Wide Campus was 602 people. And the average attendance from last year's altogether was 7,412 people. That's a 8% increase of attendance. In 2016, the women's moved from Stoke Gifford's SGS Wide Campus in Fulton to the High Performance Centre where City the training ground. And then last season, they only played key matches at Ashton Gate, such as the top level, such as Arsenal, Everton, Man City, Man United, Liverpool. And High Performance Centre didn't hold that many people, and away fans can't go into that stadium. And also this season, Bristol City are now playing at Ashton Gate every Sunday, I think it is. Now chapter 2, my opinion on sports. The game is growing slowly. It grows with every single game, every international fixture, as it gives them more views from TV broadcasts, social media talkings and all that. But people on social media give comments that give the women's football a bad name, which is honestly ridiculous, because there's none of that in the men's side. I don't think. I see no comments about men's games that the same in the women's, because I don't know why. But we'll talk about that more in chapter 3 when we actually do talk about social media and the comments on that. For me, it's enjoyable to watch and it's different vibe and play style. Like the men's British team, we go side to side backwards, but last season with women's, we went up more. Yes, we did have to defend because we need Women's Super League, but that's hardly nothing. I don't mind defending, but we see too many goals on that front. Also, watching Lionesses on the TV and watching Lionesses on TV is good. I think increasing air times, just growth in the sport, become well known. Same with WSL, you get more growth on that. You have more money, more people coming to watch it. So yeah, I'll put a graph somewhere on the screen about the growth in the first 4 months of the year compared to other years. Yeah, it's a slight different place, 0.3, but it was higher. No, it's highest it's been in a little while compared to like 2022, 2020, 2021 with lockdown. 2022 started to rise back up again, and then yeah, it's going steady up. Hopefully it's more next year. I say the first 4 months, yeah, 3 minute reach time for women's sport programs from January to April to yeah, it's still going to grow, isn't it? Like any other sport, it will just grow unless people mock it. Hopefully they don't. Chapter 3 is social media. First section is commentary. First person we'll talk about is Dunn. Here's her profile here. I'll link her down below in the description. Through social media, I've seen comments such as these two here about how she talks well about football, and everyone can agree about she gives her own representation of like who should be the next manager, so on and so forth. But then people compare it to like any Aluto, how people just find her annoying and waffling about the sport and how to do stuff about it. But then she opened up to BBC saying she's scared by the comments she was getting by Joe Barton, and linked onto that. Most people don't want to go to the women's commentary of the game because of mistakes and criticisms. If they make a mistake, they'll get criticised by a lot, and it's not good because then not many people would want to go there. And you just have same commentators, Jill Scott, and other people try to think of other people, but I can't. But if we want some more players to retire, they'll start coming to commentators scene, give their own insights on the game. Section B, comments. I'm going to put as many videos as I can on here with the comments. The first video was about EFL players that bet than Sam Kerr. And people just saying like, Andy Cook is far sexier than Sam Kerr. Yeah, think of the whole EFL is better than Sam Kerr. Thought chapter is a topic about smaller pitches. I've seen this last couple of weeks. These are taking screenshots from about a year ago. About women's football should be played on small pitches with smaller goals. A big pitch gives them too much space and makes the game flow at a small space, and the keeper are just too short to effectively guard a full-size goal, make it a much of a spot. And I do agree to some extent, but I don't. It's kind of like, if the women's game is playing on like a men's pitch, then you have to do loads of different lines with the other rugby on as well, which is all coming together and creates chaos. The smaller goals is already synced up with like Marriott, Hannah Hampton, and the WSL and the International Watch. They're doing amazing at the moment. Making saves after saves after saves, and they're proving these people wrong. It's kind of like, it won't make it a better sport to watch, it'll just be boring. I think like people on Twitter were saying about how, I couldn't find this comment, but they should be played on like a 9-a-side pitch, but a smaller goal, smaller play, but it would just be like too fast to keep up with, which I would like to play with. But it's just annoying. You have to keep watching it. You can't like have a like little brain offset. Annoying. Also, self-comment: women's football should be played. Women's football shouldn't be played on the full-size pitch. Kids can't even kick it near halfway line. I think that's been debunked with keep kicking away from Bentley, Brazetti, and other people. They also play out the back. They don't kick it forward and head it back. They just go back to forward, which creates momentum. Doesn't add a lot of physicality, but some teams do have physicality, strong players that will keep going. Social media is hunger. I was about social media. The next, another TikTok video. There's loads of TikTok videos about women's sport, which is quite sad, really. And the videos that are here. And yeah, I'm going to take you down the bottom right with brilliant comment. I don't watch women's football because it's so bad, and anything I've seen. Obviously, some people make mistakes. I've seen worse than men's football. I'm going to link that over to Diego Dallo's miss, and we're going to talk about Diego Dallo v the country universities where they had an open goal, they missed it. Did the women's game in the Champions League against Barcelona. Then if we got to Diego Dallo's miss, there's not really many comments about it. Diego Dallo was against West Ham. Missed an open goal. And yeah. You don't see as many criticisms as you do in women's sport. I think because they're easy to attack. They're not that many followers. They won't have their Instagram have managers whatsoever. You just look at comments. Women's football is so easy. It looks unserious. And they said women's football is hard, which I do not agree with whatsoever. You don't get paid as much as in New Zealand like men do. If we look at Scott Carson sitting on the bench, getting paid ridiculous amounts, and if you look at who can I use? Lee, for example, Newcastle defender, she gets on the bench and doesn't get paid as much as she would like to. It's just ridiculous. Subsection 3. Oh, a lot of criticism over the last 2 years. Joe Barton. As a British fan, I really didn't like him. But then, this is anyone I'm not going to blank out because people know from the way he types about it. It's not very nice at all what he says. If we go into the first one here, 12 months off 12 months calling off period. I can't keep the meat and 2 veg, don't need you up, I've checked. Marriott and have very good with goalies who need a trouble in that. I reckon score 100 goals in my first season. It's just that I can tell one about score 100 out of her. Shush. 100 of penalties Mary Earps any other week, rest on a Sunday, which won't be true. I'll check how many goals he actually scored from penalties, but I don't think it's that much. He got jailed more than he scored penalties. They just keep going on and on about it. Surprised they don't have a channel for Sky on Sky. This was a couple of months ago. It's sort of forced down the throat and they'll be paid to watch it. But then he's commented on it, so if he's commented on it, then he must be watching it, kind of. Then all those things I played for 12 years in the Premier League, not because I played WSL. WSL because it was released. He just needs to be stopped. He needs something gone. To social media. I'm surprised it's not so active. He does it to get a rise out of people though. He done it a couple of years back. Now he's on attack with Ravers fans, which is never a good sign. It's just very nice. Here's the reason why not many people want to watch or commentate on women's sport. There's next one another. It's in the 2 one about no comments about when Chelsea's Joanna Carrie scored a goal. People said nothing special about this, but go on. This was 10 days ago. One last thing. that tweet down there, decent looking, but to be fair, why? This isn't anything I've found, but there's loads more of like people pushing sexism, saying like she's fit, decent looking bird. It's right to an extent, but if you're coming to know, on their posts, there's something wrong. If you're a man over 25, you shouldn't be doing that. You need to be like, if someone said that to you, how do you feel? That is something to say about this TV show and women's football. If you look about it on Televised, 5.4%, the same with online, and 4.2% on Twitter. It's made in 2019, so since that, we've had the Women's World Cup, where they won against Germany. It has gone up due to being shown more on TV, TikTok and social media, and more role models showing up, such as Leslie Russo, Leah Williamson, Lucy Bronze, and so on and so on. Also, it increases because it helps that Lucy Russo and other two done a podcast with Vic Cape called the Tuna Russo Show podcast. It's on Spotify and YouTube if you want to listen to it. It's quite a good listen, really. Talk about daily life and women's football and includes some special guests. And also, it's quite a little good thing to listen to if you feel down. I recommend it. So yeah, going to chat. Finally, it's my mistake that I've done. Previously, I'm going to blank out names because I don't want you to leave hate or anything, because that's not what I'm here for. My job here is to give you my opinion on today's women's football. So after the last one game in 2023, where we lost 2-1 in the cup, I found my first football crush and told my friend, and found out that the footballer was in my college class, and I didn't know. Just before that, they were only in one day on a Thursday. That's when we were in a class with them, and it was going well until I started doing edits. I think I'd done 4 together, but then on the birthday I got blocked. I think it said happy birthday, so that worked. Then I got blocked. I think it's because of the constant tagging in posts and stories. Because I wouldn't say harassment. It got too much. I think I said after to my friend, it was a bit too much. Should have done it. But then the last game against Everton, she recognised me and gave me a wave, so I shouldn't do that for her own safety, but evolved. So my advice to you is let the players have their space and do not overdo it and know when it's too much. If you do an edit, that's fine. Tag them once. If it's their birthday, tag them again. If they score a goal, maybe tag them. But do not do it every single day. And also, if watching this, I'm sorry, but I don't think you will be. So just know when it's too much, please. That's all I'm asking for. If you get blocked, don't know why. Just think about what you done wrong. Did you upset them? Did you say negative things about them on social media? There's so much stuff that they can't handle. They don't have the quality access that men do, such as counsellors, therapists, social media managers. They just block people, do their head in. Like, subscribe, and please, yes, chapter 4, the WSL from Super League. Wow, that sounded weird. We're going to talk about stats and just all together a good vibe. So in 2019, the highest attendance was in the WSL. Spurs v Arsenal with 38,262, and the highest transfer was Mauro Ramirez to Chelsea for 375,567. And in 2024, the highest attendance was Arsenal v Man United with 60,160. So 2019 it's gone up 62% in attendance. I think the reason why that is after Arsenal squad in the Lioness squad. And in the transfers, the highest one this year is Alicia Russo to Arsenal for 1.1 million. So that's a 34% increase in transfer value, which is getting better by a minute, but has the highest transfer this year from what I gathered while doing research. And little record-breaking news, in 2024, the attendance was Arsenal United with 60,160. And last season's stats, the highest goal scorer was KJ Shaw from Man City with 21 goals. And then we go to WSL again, the best goal difference was 53 by Chelsea, and the worst was 50 for Bristol City. But Bristol City are the EU team of that. We can go up and down and go back up. It's quite interesting to look at our attendance and transfers, because yes, it's been 5 years. And we had 3 years lockdown. 3 years lockdown. 1 World Cup. Yours was last year. It's kind of like, okay, be like, it's going to go up. The money's going to go up. The revenue's going to go up. The attendance will get better. 100% will get better. That gets us to the Lionesses, which I have a soft spot for. But one thing that really annoys me is the men's fans that aren't agreeing that we won something in 2022 when the Lionesses won tournament against Germany. Yes, it's a different team, but it's the same country, and we should support everyone and not being harsh. And it's easier to get the women's, not many people know the women's game. Like Germany was Chloe Kelly scored the last minute when we get Germany in 107th minute. In sport, you come together to support one team in the international break. But despite winning, no one celebrated it, despite being a first major competition win. But they are managing to inspire future generations with Lily Williamson and others writing a book such as Beth Mead, Trina Wiegman, and then this book here, Unsuitable for Females, The Rise of the Lionesses and the Women's Football in England, which I need to read because I want to see what actually happened. And then the stat, and this is the largest Euro final attendance for men and women, with 87,192 attendance. It could have changed, but I wrote this a couple of days ago, so I done research on it. So it's kind of like, it's the largest Euro final attendance. I don't know what it was against Italy, but it was a men's game when Harry Maguire scored a penalty. But a major thing about this is they are managing to inspire future generations. Even in PE, there's women's football sports team now, competition. Thanks to Lionesses, there's much more fire about it, there's much more content rated around it. Such as the WSL books, which I don't have anymore, so on and so forth. And the Euro final attendance was at Wembley, the home of the England squad, which also was played the Euro against Italy. So, major question, was there more people for the women than there were for the men? Chapter 6. Gender pay gaps. First, we're going to watch TikTok. I forgot what it was. I'll watch it and post edit. But the players are not, like, if we look at Scott Carson, he sits on the bench, getting paid a lot. But not many people sit on the bench, getting paid. So they say the women's football play to earn, are not get on the bench and getting still paid a lot. Then if you look at the gender price gaps in sport, So yeah, why can't it not increase it slightly? There's quite small can demotivate the players. Because it's 98% men. And then if we go down, look at the 4 athletics, women, tennis, volleyball, they're all 50-50. I think they're 50-50. It is so annoying because it just demotivates players. So if you thought like that, the price cap in sport is very high. Then we look at the money, football, you gap that much should not exist. But then if you look at the bottom 4 again, tennis, volleyball, athletics, women, it's 0% gap. They get paid the same. And we're the highest of them all. The highest pay gap in the world. And people will say men have more chance, more trophies and competitions to earn in. But women's season is shorter and stressful and more chance of injury. Before getting to injuries bit, we can look at this stat here. About in 2018, Messi got $84 million, and that's annual salary and bonuses to one football player, just one. We're going to world's top 7 women's football leagues. They have $42.6 million. And that's a combined annual salary of 1,693 women football players. There's a big difference. Over half Lionel Messi gets, which is quite ridiculous. If then we talk about injuries, and one massive major supplement is ACL injuries. Happened quite recently in football. 195 people are recently injured in the last 18 months. This has changed. I think people have done ACL injuries. There's one last night. That means the women are 8 times more likely to injure their ACL than men are. We don't know why. I've done that much research. And then last World Cup, 37 players missed out due to ACL injuries, which is a massive ache. And they didn't really get paid that much for being injured either. They don't really have that much treatment. But it. If you're injured, your job is to keep a copy for diary requirements. Well, check out on it. And then this morning I started talking about women's sporting games. This is a video here.
I'd never been to any women's games before, so when you invited us to that first game, I genuinely, I've been telling all my mates this. I was like, guys, you have no idea how exciting women's sport is right now. It's at a stage that men's sport was once. It's so exciting that all these teams, you got all these brand new teams.
Yeah.
That you don't know what's going to happen. It just feels like you're getting into something on the ground level, and it's just you no one knows where it's going to be in like 5 to 10 years time.
Exactly. It's almost like this is literally just the beginning of it, and that's so exciting. And I honestly, like, I sound like a crazy person trying to like convince people to like see it this way, but it's just the start. Like, this is going to be so big. It's going to be massive. Like, just start now. Like, start watching now. Come to a game. Like, honestly, it's going to be big.
Like more people are saying, it's a start. Definitely not going to end soon or quickly, because it is beginning and it will increase with time, players, competition, social media. And like, it does sound boring going to the WSL to watch the women's, but when you get it, it's fun to watch. Different vibe, different energy along the ground. You can hear players shouts. You can know what they mean. It's more of a family-friendly environment where you just chat to people. So if you have a chance to watch live, do so. If you have a chance to watch on TV, do so. What I found, it's tickets are quite cheap. I got mine for £7 recently. £7 for a ticket is not that bad. I think it's 11 for a men's game. Also, the time of recording this video now, the Sky Sports and BBC have agreed a 5-year broadcast deal. which is over 90% of WSL games on Sky. This is for next year, but it's still positive for growing in the sport. It improves broadcasting and watching, which makes it more popular, more money towards club to improve, so you have more physios, less injuries, more psychologists, which will improve the game state of anxiety, fear of failure. So yeah, thank you for watching. Remember, this is my opinion only. Like, subscribe, and leave your opinions below.